I'm really interested to see like how we go forward in the not talking because we're going to see that continue because when they finally it's part of how they're building tension and separation while having them still be around each other all the time and talk to each other all the time because it's like they're not talking about the big things they normally would. And people are going to start picking up on that as we add on like the goo goo eyes and then like adding in why is Ravi always here and like it's just part of the like concoction that they're like making up.
It's like they're finally like in the same place again, but there's still like this fissure that's separating. They've kind of patched it up with like some duct tape and band-aids maybe, but it's still like very tenuous and could very potentially like become a larger chasm until, you know, one of the spirals makes Buck hit rock bottom, or if like Eddie finds out about Buck, you know, going to find a new place. It could be so many different things. I don't really care what, but like they have to have it, like push comes to shove, they have to have like a conversation, which is why we were like hoping so hard for like a dual NDE sort of thing.
Put them somewhere, put them in a cave
where they have to talk.
They have to talk. Yeah. The idea that I've started to see in some fanfics right now that like, you know, how Chimney tells Eddie that he's not going anywhere. Like it's so fucking easy. And then Buck is like,
oh yeah.
Bro. I could have just asked.
That was an option.
but like Buck never would.
He never would. But it's like, but it's kind of like the question of like, why wasn't I enough?
Why wasn't he enough? Yeah, that is what I'm seeing, which I am like, oh, he's never going to say that, but he is internalizing that
so hard
that he isn't enough. That like we were so hoping that it would be Eddie choosing to come home, not just for Buck, but that he would choose. But like now it's like, well, Buck wasn't. But I do like that idea. I don't know how realistic that kind of confrontation is. He could come back poking with it if Eddie pokes him with something first. But normally Buck doesn't come out the gate with that kind of stuff. He kind of has to be pushed there by something else.
Yeah.
We'll see. But yeah, I don't think it's very interesting that Eddie is home and we don't see Buck helping him move back in. We don't see Buck super happy that he's home.
Yeah.
Interesting.
It makes me excited to see what's going to happen.
Yeah.
It really does. Because like there's a lot of potential there and it could go so many different ways. And I kind of dig all of those different potentials. I'm like, that's a fun one. That's also fun over there. I can get into this. Yeah.